Cosberry Productions, where words paint wonderful pictures, presents the Cosberry audio animation of Hannah Gobrightly, written and narrated by Stephen Cosgrove, musical score by William Barry, and featuring the singing voice of Julie Reed.
Above the moon, beyond the stars, was a miraculous place called Heaven's Light. Clouds of crystal stardust swirled about this place of love and understanding. From Heaven's Light, tiny little beings called Earth Angels flew to Earth on winds of wishes and wants. Here they sprinkled wonderful dreams across night skies for all the sleeping children, and the earth sparkled in delight. Earth Angels came first to Heaven's Light as angel babies, where they played in a wonderful room called the cradle. Here they learned how to crawl, then to toddle, and finally to fly on short, stubby wings. Now, when they were old enough, they were allowed to go to monastery school. Here they studied the art of rainbows and sunsets and how to put smiles on sad little faces. They practiced bell ringing. They practiced hymn singing. They practiced flying in the dark. Most important of all was that each young angel was expected to perform 3 simple miracles. When all was learned and done, they were graduated as official Earth Angels. The sign, the symbol of graduation to Earth Angel, was a bell, a tiny silver bell that was worn around their necks on a silver chain. Amongst the students that attended monastery school was a young Earth Angel named Hannah Gobrightly. In school, she simply floated from class to class. She didn't study because she thought it was all so boring. "Oh, this is so easy," she would often say. "I don't even have to try." While the others studied rainbows, she was asleep in her chair. She rarely studied flying. "It messes my hair." She never practiced singing or so much more. "Oh," she would yawn, "this is such a bore." The only thing that seemed to excite Hannah was the day she would graduate from monastery school. On that special day, she would receive her angel bell and become an official Earth Angel. Hannah was more than ready to make the change to official Earth Angel. She was old enough. Her wings were strong enough, and her halo was shined to a golden glow. By all rights, she was already an Earth Angel. But what she didn't have, what she needed to become official, was her Earth Angel bell. Hannah thought that maybe it had been misplaced or possibly hidden as a joke by her friends. She looked amongst the star clouds, and she even looked behind the moon, but nowhere could she find her Earth Angel bell.
"Where's my angel bell? No, it's not under there. I don't know where is it?"
All around her, newly graduated Earth Angels rang their bells about Heaven's Light, but Hannah was silent. Not a tinkle, not even a clink. With a tear gracing her cheek, she sought the oldest and wisest angel in Heaven's Light, Gideon. Gideon was nearly as old as the sun. Never did a day go by that he didn't warm some Earth child with a radiant smile and a bit of wisdom. Hannah eventually found him sitting on a cloud. He had been watching wishes and prayers float up from the sleeping side of Earth. Hannah tearfully told Gideon that she had not found her Earth Angel bell. And Gideon smiled and said, "Hannah, you forgot your final assignment. In order to earn your bell, you must perform 3 simple miracles. A miracle of comfort, a miracle of blessing, and a miracle of love. Once all are completed in a Heaven's Light way, you will receive your Earth Angel bell." "Well," snapped Hannah, "if that's what I have to do, then that's what I have to do." In a flutter of feathery wings, she set off to find her 3 miracles. The old archangel just sat and shook his head. Hannah looked impatiently about Heaven's Light. and finally she spied a young angel named Jacob sitting on a tuft of cloud with tears in his eyes. She fluttered down beside him and said, "I need to do a miracle of comfort, and you appear to be in need." And the little angel looked up at Hannah and sobbed, "Well, I got into a little trouble for flying to Earth without permission. Now I'm not to fly at all until Gideon tells me to." "Oh, well," sighed Hannah, "you definitely are in need of comfort." She coldly put her arms around him, patted him twice on the back, and flatly said, "There, now you're better." Abruptly, she took to wing and fluttered away. As she flew, she brightly said, "Well, 1 down, 2 to go." "Let's see," she thought as she flew. "Next on the list is a blessing." And then, like a participant in a scavenger hunt, she sought something that might be in need of a blessing. Well, it didn't take her long to find a young earth angel by the name of Finnegan. Oddly, he was cooling the tips of his smoking wings on a breeze blowing up from Earth. Hannah fluttered nearby as she asked him what had happened. He explained that he had broken the rules and had foolishly chased a shooting star. If that was not foolish enough, he had not watched where he was flying. Before he knew it, he had nearly flown into the sun. His wings were singed and his pride was very smudged. "Oh, well," said Hannah matter-of-factly, "you surely need a blessing." And with that, she tilted her halo and flatly blurted, "Blessings on you." Then, as she flew away, she happily hummed, "There, 2 miracles done and 1 more to go, and I've got my angel bell." It didn't take Hannah long to find her last miracle. For stretched upon a cloud, bathed in a golden light, she found a tiny winged kitten called an archangel. "I am so smart, and this is so simple," said Hannah as she lightly landed beside the little archangel. "What easier way to give the miracle of love than to a kitten?" She dropped to her knees and grabbed the little winged cat. She squeezed it oh so tight and flatly said, "I love you, little archangel." She dropped the kitten and stood to her feet. "There," she said, dusting her hands of angel cat hair. "All done." She looked down, but her angel bell had not miraculously appeared. "Oh," she said blithely, "Gideon must want to give me my angel bell in person." With that, she flew off to find the old angel.